I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities, but to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself.
You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I do.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get your old out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate.
Hey everyone tuning in. Grab your snacks because today's topic is wild. Shannon Sharpe is caught up in something serious, and Monique isn't holding back. She went in hard on Shannon after some serious allegations came to light. From the way she spoke, it's clear she believes he's guilty. Monique's been calling him out for a while, warning him to clean up his act and stop getting involved in shady stuff, but Shannon didn't listen. He kept doing his thing, acting like he could get away with anything. Then the first lawsuit dropped and people started paying attention. After that, more women came forward. And now it's turning into a full-blown scandal. Real evidence is piling up and it's not looking good for him. If Shannon thought Monique was going to back him up, he was dead wrong. She publicly dragged him, saying exactly how she felt, and it was harsh. Hollywood insiders are also speaking out now, and a lot of them claim Shannon's reckless behavior isn't anything new. According to them, he's been like this for years. Monique saw it coming and even warned him straight up. If he kept going after much younger women, it would eventually blow up in his face. Although Shannon never openly admitted it, he's made it pretty obvious that he's into much younger women. Now that's coming back to haunt him. Things really started heating up when people started pointing out his dating pattern, specifically his interest in white women. Dr. Umar has even referred to them as snow bunnies, and that phrase has stuck. Shannon is often seen with white women, and some fans feel like he doesn't genuinely support black women. They think he just says the right things but doesn't back it up in his personal life. Now let's clear one thing up. The current allegations aren't about race. The two women accusing him are white, and both claim they were very young when things happened. One of them says she was only 19 while Shannon was 54. That might be legal, but a lot of people are questioning the ethics of it. Let's go back to when Monique was on Shannon's show, Club Shay Shay. She straight up told him to stop chasing young girls and find a grown woman who would treat him right. She even mentioned a specific woman who she thought would be good for him. Monique keeps it real. She might joke around, but she's not about lying or sugarcoating things. Shannon laughed it off, but from the way he reacted, it was clear he wasn't taking her seriously. The messed up part? The lawsuit claims that Shannon was still involved with the accuser while that interview was being filmed. So while Monique was giving him real advice, he was still doing his thing behind the scenes. If he had listened to her, maybe all of this could have been avoided. Shannon's always been open about liking to party and live wild. Back in 2023, when Chad Ochocinco tried to set him up with actress Yvonne Orji, who's proud of being a virgin in her 40s, Shannon didn't even try to hide the fact that he wasn't into that. He joked about wanting someone freakier, which only added to his public image. Some people think that attitude is exactly what got him caught up in all this drama. Black women go where they feel appreciated, but Shannon's choices often raise eyebrows. This isn't the first time fans questioned his relationships. Remember that strange situation with a woman named Michelle? It happened during a live Instagram stream on September 11th. Out of nowhere, a stream started on Shannon's account, and the sounds people heard were anything but PG. No faces were shown, but the audio was enough to send people into a frenzy. The live video quickly disappeared, but not before fans screen recorded it and started flooding his page with questions. Shannon tried to play it off by saying his account had been hacked. He even posted a warning telling followers to ignore the stream, claiming his team was working on it. But then he deleted that message, which made people even more suspicious. Most fans didn't buy the hacker excuse and said it sounded more like a cover-up. Eventually, Shannon had to explain it all on his Nightcap podcast with Ochocinco. He said it was an accident, that he tossed his phone on the bed, and it somehow started a live stream right before things got too personal. Instead of staying private, it ended up being heard by all 3.2 million of his followers. He admitted he was embarrassed and disappointed in himself, but not everyone believed him. Some fans were quick to say it felt staged. They thought maybe Shannon did it on purpose, maybe to stop people from speculating about his sexuality, or maybe to distract from something even bigger that was about to come out. And then the theories really started flying. Why did things blow up so fast afterward? Something about the whole situation didn't feel right, especially once the name Michelle popped up out of nowhere. People were confused. Who even was she? Shannon's explanation just made things worse. He said it was his assistant, Jordan, who ended the Instagram live, but that only raised more questions. If Jordan had access to the phone, could he have been the one to start the live in the first place? It didn't add up, and people started feeling like Shannon was avoiding the real answers. If there's truly nothing to hide, then why so much confusion? Looking back, Shannon's past with women has always been rocky. But how did we get from a surprise Instagram moment to actual legal cases? Turns out this isn't even Shannon's first time being sued over serious allegations. In 2023, another woman, also white, filed a lawsuit against him. Her name was Michelle Evans. Just to be clear, this isn't the same Michelle from the Instagram incident, at least according to what's being said. But fans aren't convinced. According to court documents, Michelle Evans claimed she and Shannon had an on-and-off relationship that lasted almost 10 years. She said it ended around 2010 after a major argument that started when she accused him of cheating. So now people are noticing patterns, and they're asking serious questions. Things got even darker when Michelle detailed what happened in her lawsuit. She said one night after she said no to having sex, things turned violent. She accused Shannon of forcing her to her knees and then assaulting her while she begged him to stop. She said she was frozen in fear and too scared to fight back. After that, she claimed Shannon took her to the bed and forced himself on her again. According to her, he told her something disturbing, that he was going to do it in a way no other man would want her. Michelle also said Shannon threatened her afterward. He warned her that if she ever told anyone, he'd ruin her life and turn everyone she cared about against her. She even said she got a restraining order but was pressured into dropping it after someone came to her door, yelling a threat that scared her so much, especially with her daughter inside, that she backed off for her child's safety. Despite how serious all of this sounds, the story didn't get much attention when it first happened. But now that there's another lawsuit, people are paying closer attention. They're starting to see a pattern and wondering why the earlier case wasn't taken more seriously. Shannon finally spoke up, but it didn't help much. He said it's normal for people to come out with stories when a public figure is in trouble, and dismissed it all as old news. According to him, people just want to be connected to a celebrity. But this time, with so many specific claims, the public isn't brushing it off. Shannon's legal team came out strong, saying everything was being exaggerated and turned into lies. They accused the media of twisting the story and leaving out important facts. They even pointed to the Michelle Evans case, saying she only filed a civil lawsuit on her own because no lawyer would take it. Shannon's team called her claims baseless and said he hadn't had any contact with her in years. They insisted he was innocent and planned to prove it with facts, not rumors. Now, with a second lawsuit in play, things are getting even more intense. The new accuser filed under the name Jane Doe, but Shannon's team made her identity public and revealed she's an OnlyFans creator. That move raised eyebrows. People wondered if they were trying to embarrass her into silence. His lawyer argued that she was trying to take advantage of Shannon because he was about to land a major business deal. He even called it blackmail and said she was someone who made money by acting out fantasies online. But that move only added fuel to the fire. Jane Doe's lawyer, Tony Busby, clapped back by releasing text messages between her and Shannon. One of them was especially upsetting. She wrote that she cried when Shannon left because she had begged him to use protection and not do anything anal, and he ignored her. That message hit hard and had everyone online talking. Now people are asking whether Shannon's team is trying to destroy her reputation to silence her. The case is becoming more serious every day, and more details keep coming out. No matter who you are or what your history is, when someone says no, that's where it should stop. What's making this situation harder to ignore is what happened next. Jane Doe's lawyer revealed that Shannon offered her $10 million to stay quiet. Busby explained that they had several talks and eventually entered mediation. Shannon brought in a whole different legal team to handle the situation, and things went back and forth for over 6 weeks. During that time, Shannon allegedly offered her $10 million to make the case disappear quietly. Yes, $10 million. But Jane Doe said no and filed the lawsuit anyway. Busby then asked a question that got people thinking. If Shannon and his team really believed this was all false, then why offer so much money? Even more shocking, Shannon's own lawyer confirmed that the $10 million offer was real and put in writing. That had everyone stunned. Now the public is wondering, if he did nothing wrong, why try to settle for that much?